I know it hurts sometimes, but you get over it. You find another life to live. I swear that you get over it. I know it hurts sometimes, but... Man, I got vocals in there. Man, these vocals, right? I feel like some label needs to sign me up because I can actually sing. I know people say, oh, you got a voice like a frog. Shut up. No one ever says that. Well, that's how I imagine people say. But deep down, I know I got a voice for an angel. I know it hurts sometimes, but you get over it. Elle Darby, she's gonna get over it. Because she's been getting roasted recently. Because she's been exposed as a racist. Not gonna lie to you, right? But the first time I saw a video, right, when I was still a boyfriend of the back, as she calls it, back in the good old days, not good old days, mashallah. What the fuck am I saying? Anyways, back in the days when I was the boyfriend at the back, I looked at this girl, right? I knew something was off. I could sense it. The person that I was her boyfriend in the back in that day, she would say, right, that I detested this that's a strong word. I disliked the videos, in my opinion. Basically, I disliked all the YouTube videos that person used to watch because I was a hater anyways. And they're the bad people. I really used to say all these shit videos. But yeah, you got different tastes to YouTube videos. That's besides the point. But I still suspect someone was off of her. And I was right. I was actually right. I was fucking right. Look at this. Not really the best music to learn about some Indian music shit. On a good bed, please. Cool for the Englishman playing moves like Jaeger loud for everyone that trains here. That's in English. Cool for the Polish man. I can't even speak. Fuck is that fuck? Fuck the police. That's Polish. I'm going to send a sense of power there. She's just got a big... She detests hating black people. I mean, pussy. I was just laughing there. Because how funny this is. She detests Polish people. She's got a strong hate for them. Watching these Polish people like in the tree is my Saturday night entertainment. I just said Polish people are Indians, really. How many times do you have to say, how many times do you need to make known your hate for them? Like, how many times? Like, and I feel like she was having a bad day around the third. On the third, this September was really a bad day for her and her encounters with Polish people, because the amount of hate she's come out with. I just hate him. So I hope the Polish, that's it. Whoever driving the bus this morning who nearly kicked me out because I didn't have my pass crashes when it shot me at school. Mad. Hey, this is a bit mad. Now that I'm reading it, this is a bit mad. She's hoping people crash. Like, this is next level hate. This is another level of hate. Which really proves my point around this face. When I saw this face, I knew someone was off. I knew it. My predictions were right. I knew someone was off for this. I'm actually gassed. I'm gassed because, like I said, right, I knew someone was off. Because I don't know, my racist senses, my racist radar in my head, right, was on high alert. It was like, was at the top. You know the radioactive stuff, right? I forgot what it's called. It's something meter, right? My racist meter was on high alert, right? When it was on red when I saw this face. That's what I'm gonna say, because the stuff this woman came out with is a bit mad. It's a bit mad. And look at the nonsense that she came up with. Look at the nonsense. Okay, wait. I just noticed this, right? Look at this. Look at this face. Look at this face. Look at this face. And look at this face. I might as well say this here, right? Look at this face. And look at this face. Mad. I ain't gonna comment on that side of the point. But look at, let's read the nonsense she came up with. Christmas and New Year, a traditional time for reflection, and as such, we decided to take some time to look through both of our histories and social. She did not go out of her way, right, to bring up these tweets. She did not take no time of a Christmas and New Year to go out of her way to bring up these racist tweets. tweets. I say tweets. Right? She didn't do this. She probably forgot. This was gone forever. She forgot about this. She forgot about it. And the fact that she made it feel like she's the one bringing it out there to for the whole world to see that, oh yes, I'm a racist. Please forgive me for being a racist. No racist that's got a fan base of millions, right? Got fans is going to come out and say stuff like this and act like I'm the one doing it on my own accord. They're always getting caught out. The racist doesn't come out and say, oh yes, I was a racist in the past. Please forgive me. If you're a racist in the past and you're famous now, you're going to be quiet about it. You're going to hope that no one ever finds that stuff. No, you're going to hope that no one ever finds it. The fact that she made it look like she's the one that's done it. It just shows that this is not genuine in my opinion. She didn't even write this. She could send she sent her what's it called? Told the manager, hey, come up with some generic apology letter, some nonsense, post it on my social. She probably didn't even post it. Because I feel like all these celebrities, right, they got people that posted Instagram for them. She probably had no say in what came out here. She probably just read and said, oh yeah, that's cool, post it. They'll get over it in 2 weeks and I'll continue making my millions and make it every single year. But the fact that this, right, this whole apology letter, right, is nonsense. We're ashamed to admit that we did not like what we found. You did not go searching for this, man. Right? Am I reading this? Is she seeing what's happening? She's telling me, right, that she went out of her way to bring up these tweets for the whole world to see. She's not doing this. She didn't. So why is she coming out saying, making it look like she went out of her way to bring it up for the whole world to see? Come on. This is nonsense. The both of us were shocked, surprised, and devastated by all the language and using our very man, shut up. We don't care if it's very old tweets. The amount of hate you're spewing back then, I feel like that hate does not leave. Doesn't disappear so easily. Because if you're hoping people crash, the fact that it was even a school bus as well, so there probably school kids on there. She said, oh, once she gets to the school bus, what about the school kids in the bus? She doesn't care about them. She just cares about the fact that the guy's a Polish guy. And she wants him to crash. Wait, right, how did she even know she was Polish? Polish people just go around walking. Polish people just go around walking around with a sign saying I'm Polish. And she got some Polish radio though, or like a Polish app. Polish text app on the phone. That's kind of so, yes, he is Polish. I'm going to be racist to him. She got something like that. I mean, because if they do, we need to find off racist. They need to make one racist. They're going to go around scanning people. He's racist. Stay from this person. Stay away from that person. They need one of that. But the fact that she made it seem like, oh, it's very old tweets. Man, we don't care about his very old tweets, particularly over a decade ago. This sentence, right? Very old tweets in particular over a decade ago. We don't care if it's 10 years. The fact that your tweets were so racist, right? The fact that your tweets were so vulgar, I don't believe that sort of racism just leaves. I feel it probably just even becomes worse the older you get. And the fact that she's even got money, she's definitely going to be one of them richer racist old women who shows older if this stuff didn't even come out. That's probably who she is. Because once you get money, all that stuff good gets to you. Once you got fame, all that stuff goes to your head and acts like a god, basically. That's what I feel. That's how I feel she was living like. Because even the fact that she made this whole apology about saying we took some time, right? We decided to take, like they decided. You did not decide to do this. You know, she's saying, let's make it sound like her and Connor decided, oh yeah, on a Christmas Eve, let me and Connor have a little night in, going through our old racist tweets, bringing them out for the whole world, our millions of fans to see, and let's apologize publicly. Like, you did not do this. So the fact this apology was the fake apology, then she came and brought some 3-minute video apologizing, man. Come on. You know the standards for apology videos on YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, right, and you're doing an apology video, not in less than 30 minutes. I would need to see a few tears in there. Not in less. Have you seen the standards all the YouTubers have set? All the YouTubers back in the day, they've set high standards. The fact that her standards do not meet the minimum requirements of a YouTuber apology video, right? chuck it in the bin. We don't want it. Like, just we don't care. Like, just get cancelled. You deserve to get cancelled for that nonsense. 3-minute apology video. Like, what? We don't care if it was a decade ago as well. If you're hoping people crash in a car just because they're Polish, how did she know it was Polish anyways? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How did she know the guy was Polish or the girl was Polish? Make it make sense. We feel that we all have a responsibility to own our mistakes and to try and take responsibility for our actions, especially the ones that don't paint us in the best light. Mash up. These comments are no reflection of who either of us are as grown adults. Know who we are at the time we were made. What? They were made. What do you mean? Know who we are at the time they were made. That's nonsense. These comments are not a reflection of who we are. What? Of course they're a reflection of who you were at that time because you posted it. So that is who you were then. I know the sense that's nonsense. I need to get a highlighter in this. Let me if I can get a highlighter here. I need to get an app for this, right? The more I do this podcast type, it's not really a podcast. The more I do this type of my Let Me Speak videos, right? I'm gonna upgrade it. So I'm gonna get like a little highlights here so we can read the nonsense that we're seeing on the screen together. Because look at this. Know who we are at the time they were made. But that was who you were at the time. That was who you were at the time you said it. The time you clicked tweet, right, on Twitter, you tweeted that, right? That is who you were then. You were hoping people crash. You're hoping people did you say something back to your country? Whatever was you were hoping all this. You're hoping all of this, right? You were saying you said it. I hate Polish and Indian people. So that is who you were at that time. So I don't get why she's saying this nonsense about it's no reflection of who we were at that time. But it was. If you're tweeting stuff, right, that is a reflection of your emotions. That is a reflection of what you're going through. And you cannot say it was a joke because these tweets happened over a span of how many? Wait, this is a span of. It's probably more. This is just a screenshot. Let's say a span of a few months. Let's say 3 months, right? But we don't care if it's only 3 months. You still tweeted it, and it's still a reflection of who you were at that time, and it probably still is a reflection of who you were right now. We are beyond angry at ourselves and ashamed that our behaviour will have been hurtful to some who have supported our family for so long. We can only wish for your forgiveness. Have a great New Year's Eve and stay safe. Have a great day and stay safe. Now that I'm reading this apology, right? This is like an English lesson. When back in the day, GCSE English, my teacher said, "Oh yeah, read this and dissect and analyze." I've just seen how fake this is. This is the fakest apology letter ever. I feel like she probably had these, right? These tweets. I mean, this apology letter, right, set. In my opinion, she had it set from the get-go because these managers, right? These managers go to your whole feed. They know everything about you. They probably found these tweets ages ago. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised to find this tweet ages ago. I'm 100% not surprised. And this, actually, that doesn't make sense, actually, I was thinking about it. Even if they found this tweet ages ago, right, they could have just deleted it. But anyways, my point still stands that this apology is nonsense. It should be in the bin. Just toss it away. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see this. Because what's this? We decided to take some time. You did not decide to take some time. Your fans are probably fangirling you. You probably went out of the way and found your racist tweets. That's what I'm going to say. She's been exposed. And I'm glad to say I'm no longer a boyfriend in the back. And hopefully, I'm never no longer a boyfriend in the back because the person I get with next is not going to be watching the derby. If you're watching it, right, I know you support her. And that's not going to work. If my next girlfriend is watching the Elle Darby videos, right, it ain't going to work because you support her. If she's tweeting this nonsense out, if she's able to tweet stuff like this, you support her. So you've got to go. Even Connor as well look like a black man after work. Throwing the dust I collected. I'm gonna let Connor off. I like him. Okay, no, I'm not gonna let him off. He's racist. Don't say that anymore. Don't say that. Don't support racist. I'm not letting him off. He still tweeted it. But yeah, his is not as bad as his wifey over there. But He still tweeted it. He's still getting cancelled. They are getting cancelled. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how many weeks it takes them to get to bounce back from all the hate that they're getting. Because obviously these celebrities, right? They do all this stuff. They say all the mad stuff. And come on, they just really take a usual. I was watching the podcast somewhere. Whose podcast was it? Was he Logan Paul, right? Saying about all these was he? I think it was Logan Paul. Saying about how all these cancellations and stuff, right? Like to these celebrities, right? Is a form of them taking a media break. Like, it's like a holiday for them. Because they know, right? Those fans, imagine having 1 million fans. Imagine the percentage, right? Of people that actually support them. I mean, imagine the percentage of die-hard fans that are not going to leave no matter what these celebrities have done. Right? So, they're always going to bounce back. Once you going past the stage of 10 million fans or even 1 million fans, right? You're always gonna have that die-hard fan base that are not gonna leave. Look at Kanye West as well. Use myself as an example for Kanye West. He said all that stuff about slavery. Said all that stuff. Okay, not like I agree with what he said, right? But I'm such a fan of Kanye West, right? That I was able to look past it and still listen to his music, even though it was getting cancelled. I'm not going to say that was good of me to do, but like I'm saying, once you're a diehard fan of someone, right? I'm not really a diehard fan, I'm going to say it that way, but once you're a massive fan of someone, right? A celebrity like this, it's going to take a lot for you to get cancelled. Like, people still listen to, what's it called? Usher. People still listen to all these rape, like people still like all these celebrities that have done horrible stuff to people back in the day. They still support them. It doesn't like the crimes they've done all these crimes, but people still support him. So like I'm saying, right, going back to my point, celebrities is gonna get cancelled, but to them right now it's just a media break. Like, they've got so much money, right? They're just gonna use this time to just chill. Like I said in my first video that I'm gonna post, right? I posted the one about my first video on this channel, right? Basically, I was saying it. Like, standing in front of the camera every day, it takes a lot of effort. And, like, if you're doing this every day consistently, to how many billion people, right? You having the opportunity to take a break. And don't look at social media, because obviously, the stuff you see on social media is all toxic. So you're probably going to be advised by your managers, don't look at any of these tweets, just stay on social media, spend time with your family, and let it all blow over. And they would happily do that. They would happily do that because they made all this money. Their electricity bills are paid. They've got in nice houses. She's bought a massive house. Her clothing brand is popping. She's been selling out her clothing brand. They've been just been successful, right? So this is just gonna blow over for her, and in a few months she's gonna be back. She's gonna upload a few videos. You probably have like a little, like I'm saying, the manager for the celebrity, right? They've all planned all this stuff out. They probably have like a way of how they're going to slowly bring her back into social media and like the limelight. And before you know it, she's back like nothing ever happened. Like, have you seen how many celebrities who said horrible stuff in the past? It got exposed. Oh, this celebrity did this, he said this, he did all that. Videos come out. The celebrities are still there. They're still making the millions every year, like nothing happened. So she's probably like looking at it as a way of, I'm just going to spend time with family. So she's got a child or so, doesn't she? Going to spend time with family, chill, like nothing happened, and carry on living life. That's basically what it is. Like I'm saying, she's getting back in a few days. But if I catch my next girl watching a video like this, Elle Darby videos, she's gone. Next, it depends. If she got a big back, I should reconsider. I said, don't die for Yash. Me, I'm dying for Yash at this point. But if she's got a big back, I'm have to reconsider what I've just said. I'm have to recant my statement. That's the word, right? It's recant. I'm have to take back that statement that I said. If she's got a big back, I'm have to reconsider it. Oh man, don't die for Yash, guys. Don't die for Yash. Oh my god, look at this, fam. This is the fakest apology letter ever. And on to the next one. Molly Mae Hague. You know, Hague is the name of a fish, you know? I feel like it is. Because my mom was telling me, is it Hague fish? I think it's Hague. Why am I going on about fishes? when I'm talking about Molly Mae. But I feel like Haig is the name of a fish. Like a type, you know, we got like tilapia fish, salmon, mackerel, tuna, all them type of fishes. Haig is the type of fish. But that's besides the point. Obviously, we know. To be honest, I'm proud of myself. I took Molly Mae's advice and I am using my 24 hours. Right? I am using my 24 hours. I am not letting Molly Mae down. Because what she said, she's motivated me to do better. She's motivated me to chase the bag. She's motivated me to stop dying for Yash and get my money up. I stop being poor. She's motivated me to do that. So I'm gonna clap for you right now, you know. Good at you, Molly Mae. You had a positive impact on my life. But obviously, social media didn't really like what you said. Didn't like what she said. I noticed this. The fact that she's dressed like this, right? I'm using my fingers. The fact that she's dressed like this, right, in a suit, that's a statement. I feel like why am I analysing these pictures right now? I'm literally analysing it. But this is a statement in my opinion. Because when we never see Molly Mae wearing a suit, right? Okay, I feel like this was all planned. I've got a way of explaining why I say this is planned in the first place. Because when would Molly Mae ever wear a suit, right? And she's on a podcast as well, right? Podcasts are usually audio podcasts. People rarely watch video podcasts, right? Do they? I doubt they do. But anyway, she was wearing a suit, right? So she knew she was going to be on camera. They wanted her to look like she knew what she was talking about. And from my experience of watching Molly Mae on an island, half naked, for a number of weeks during summertime, I have come to the conclusion that she's got nothing up there. I've come to this conclusion that she's got nothing up there, right? She's not the smartest of individuals, in my opinion. So, with all these points, right, I feel they told her to say this nonsense. I feel, right, she probably knew the questions that are coming up. Because obviously, I keep talking about managers. I'm going to say, in social media, right, managers got a big part to play in the celebrity and, like, how the celebrity is presented. I feel like the managers wanted her to be presented in a smart way. A girl that knows her business. A girl that deserves to be the head of, is it creative design and Pretty Little Thing, right? Creative something. So they wanted her to look like she deserves that position. That they didn't just give her that position because she's been on Love Island. They didn't just give her that position because she's got how many million subscribers. They wanted her to look like she knew what she was talking about. That's why she's got this look over there. Then she now said this nonsense about, we've all got the same 24 hours. Now Beyonce, actually, I need to find a clip of it. I'm probably going to play the clip right now. If it's not copyrighted. Actually, I don't think I'm going to play because it's probably copyrighted and stuff like that. But anyways, you've all seen the clip. If you've not seen it, just go search it up on some other person's channel and watch it. Basically, she says stuff about us not having the same 24 hours and how we should use our 24 hours. And Beyonce, she just basically she waffled. She's doing what I'm doing right now, which is basically waffling for how many minutes of this video. That's what she did. She's gone on there, tried to look like she was smart, said nonsense, or whatever managers would say, just backfired on her, and now she's getting all this backlash because that's basically what's happened. Because the fact that she sounded so smug and telling us how we should use our 24 hours, and she made it seem like if we all use our 24 hours, right, we've got no reason to be poor. Do you know the amount of people that are working in factories? Their factory shifts, right, 12 hours on your feet, right? Then you come back home. Okay, imagine a shift, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Imagine doing that 5 days or 4 days a week, right? You wake up at 6 a.m. or wake up at 5, wherever time you wake up. And there's no warehouses. You'd be lucky to get a warehouse close to your house. Warehouses are massive buildings in the middle of nowhere. You probably need to travel there. 40 minutes tops, transport. right? For a poor person, imagine no car, getting a bus, getting public transport, going there every single day. 12 hours, wake up probably at like 5 o'clock or like 4 o'clock, 4:30, get ready. Excuse me. Get ready, right? They go, they spend 12 hours of your day working hard. Oh, and the manager's pressuring you, doing all that hard work, right, on your feet. Then you come back home, maybe say like 6 o'clock, 7. Eat, eat like around 6, 7 o'clock, 7:30, right? They got like 7:30 to like 10. And imagine you're already tired as well. They're probably going to sleep like at 9 o'clock. Imagine if you've got kids as well, got all that stuff to do, your family, all that stuff, spend time with families. So like 3 hours out of the day. Then you go to sleep, right? And do that the next day again. When do you have time, right, to do a job that's gonna make you rich to Molly Mae's level? You've not got time for that. Because your life is basically work, sleep, eat, repeat. So so you're doing that same stuff. You've got no time to do any investments. You've got no time to do any big plans, make any big money moves, and like your money is basically spent on you surviving. And that's the position of so many people that work all these tough jobs. I mean, unless you're lucky that the job is a tough job, but it pays extremely good that you can live a comfortable life. But just imagine the factory worker that's basically just surviving. But just imagine the people, just imagine the people that on that surviving life of make money to survive and nothing else. Right? They're using their 24 hours more than you are. You're lucky to be in that position where your 24 hours, the stuff you do in that 24 hours makes you more money than them. Because it just depends on your position. And her position is a position of privilege. And that's where she's talking from. Because she's been privileged enough to have having a million subscribers. Yes, her fans can come and tell me all that nonsense of how she's already famous for Instagram and all that nonsense. I don't hear it. Shut up. But you cannot tell me Molly Mae is never in that position of privilege. Because she was privileged enough to look the part to go on Love Island, first of all. She's privileged enough to be able to win Love Island. Did she win it? I don't think she even won it. But she was privileged enough to be able to come out as one of the most famous. This literally the most amount of girls that look up to her because Molly Mae is like the go-to relationship now. Get your guy, Tommy Fury guy that's loyal to you, make your money, be rich, live in a massive penthouse, live the luxury life, which is basically every single girl is trying to be Molly Mae. If a girl is trying to be like Kim Kardashian, right, they're probably trying to be like Molly Mae. That's just the two in betweens now. If she's not trying to get a black boyfriend and have a mixed race babies, she's trying to get herself into a Fury type of guy. That's how it is nowadays. So she's been privileged enough, and she's trying to talk down on us, telling us to use our 24 hours better, so they can be rich like her. Man, shut up! What nonsense are you telling me about using my 24 hours properly? You don't tell us to use my 24 hours. If I want to stay in bed for my 24 hours and do nothing and eat food and watch YouTube and watch Netflix, I don't tell me what to do, man. I don't want to listen to it because you, from your position of privilege, cannot tell me none of that. You cannot tell me any of it. You got two completely different lives, so you cannot come and talk down to me and make you feel like I'm lesser than you because you've been privileged enough to be able to make all this money. And the fact that she even got creative director of Pretty Little Thing, fam. This girl didn't even go to uni. The amount of people that are more qualified to be in that position than her. There's millions out there. People that have got the experience. People that have got all of that. All the training. And what does she even know? Take pictures on Instagram and post it. Do branded deals. Seriously? Are you telling me? I'm sounding like a hater right now. But in my point, I'm making some valid points. Spoiler, I'm just gonna say this, right. Don't get offended by what I say. I'm just waffling here, yeah. So if I offend you, I'm sorry. Well, this is just stuff that's going on in my head and it's coming out of my mouth. So I'm gonna say some random next level stuff that makes no sense. I mean, it's just me waffling. I mean, if you're taking life advice or taking what someone sat in his room, right? What time was the time right now? What's the time right now? At 10:24 p.m. on a Tuesday evening. Seriously, he's questioning your life decisions, right? So don't get offended by what I said. But in my opinion, what she said was a bit extreme, you know. Like look at this absolute little one. Molly Mae, stop being poor, fuck. The level of privilege from that woman is immense. It's immense. I'm just shocked. And Molly Mae watching everyone use the same 24 hours to track. I saw this meme as well, right? Someone said the robbers that robbed their house used their 24 hours properly because they went to her house and still they robbed her. It's a bit. I know it's a bit mad. Okay, I'm not gonna laugh at that. It's a bit mad. I feel sorry for her that she got robbed. Yeah, I mean her apartment got robbed. But yeah, I mean they did use 24 hours wisely because they got the bag. Because my jewelry she's got, the design and stuff, all of that. Ooh, even cash. You probably got a few £1,000 just chilling in the house because why not? So those robbers right now, they use the 24 hours wisely, and I'm not supporting robbers as well. I'm not supporting robbery. Please don't go out there robbing people's houses. You deserve to be in prison if you want to do that. Use your 24 hours to better yourself and get a job. Or do something else other than robbing people. Because I don't want to get robbed. It's horrible to get robbed. But yeah, that was still a funny meme. And all the memes that I'm seeing right now, people saying, well, it may. People were calling her like Margaret Thatcher as well, fam. Margaret Thatcher. I mean, we all know who she's voting for now. We definitely all know. The fact she's probably voting for what's called conservative. She's a Tory. Mad. Today is just a long day, fam. Molly Mae. Man, why did she even come out sounding like? But I feel like she was talking like she was speaking from a place of entitlement. Like, oh yeah, I got here by all my power and all my hard work. Come on, this is a phase, right, where she figured out how many hours people work in the factory. Look at this guy's face right here. Like, it's seriously. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Look at his face. Like, she can look at the face. They told her she's doing the 12-hour shift. Look at this reaction. I bet the hardest job this girl's got, right, is being a waiter in a restaurant. That's the hardest job this girl has ever worked in her life. And the fact that she's now going all this fame and money, then she's now being in the position to tell us like, oh yeah, go do something better with your 24 hours and get to my level so you can get to my level. Man, shut up. I don't listen to that nonsense. Look at this. In my opinion, this is the only reason why she's doing famous to the level that she is. Because of Love Island. That's the only reason why. If she never went to Love Island, right, you never know. But in my opinion, or from the way I see, if she never went to Love Island, right, she would never be in this position. She would never be chatting about saying if I was using them wisely. I bet her family was ready to rich anyways. Like, she's probably going to marry some random rich footballer or marry some random rich guy and be still loaded anyways. But Love Island is the main reason why she's here. I know not everyone is privileged enough to be able to go on Love Island, to be able to get those benefits that you get from being on a show like that. That's the only reason why she blew up so much, because of Love Island. And people just like the personality so much, and so many girls could relate to her so much. That's the only reason why she's at this level. So the fact that she can come up here and tell people to use the 24 hours wisely and all that nonsense. It's either the managers messed up, right, when they gave her the scripts of stuff to say, or she went off scripts and said this nonsense and just exposed herself as a Margaret Thatcher. Basically, that's what it is. Basically. And on to the next one. This is not really big news, right? But this is just my thought on YouTubers. And I realized something, right? That there's a trend in how YouTube is going. We are seeing it live because we've watched these YouTubers, right, grow from the stage of their small self, the small child, the small kid doing videos in their bedroom, and get through all these levels of success. They're tackling all these obstacles. They go to this level, go to the level of getting cancelled. They go to this level of a scandal happen. Like I said, these cancellations, canceling people always happen. They go through it, they come back. Stuff happens, they come back. Stuff good happens, they come back. And KSI and Logan Paul are a perfect example of that. Because they've gone through all these stages of stuff happening to them and then bouncing back. Right? And they got to the stage of where one of the two biggest creators in the UK and America had this massive fight, the boxing. Like, imagine these two people, right? Punch each other in the boxing ring for how many minutes, right? Twice, not once, twice. They trained hard. They did all this. The dedication they put into this. Right? I don't even think they hate each other, right? But all of that, all this effort, right? Just for them, just for Wednesday again, just for this to happen, just for this to happen. And I've just noticed, right, that YouTubers right now, the older ones are getting to that level where they're like building their empire. That's what's happening. Because they've gone through all that stages. They made the money from YouTube. They made the money from brand deals. They made the money from going on doing shows and all that. And JJ, for an example, guys made the money from FIFA days, made the money from YouTube. But guys got into music, killing the music scene, getting on the charts, getting the top selling album and all that, going on shows. But this guy's on literally every massive event in London, right? KSI is on like red carpets. Like, the guy's gone clear. Like, there's nothing stopping him. He's got his crypto stuff going well for him. He's got all this stuff going well for him. The guy's living life. Logan Paul, his scandals have been even worse than KSI's. Like, he's had it tough for him. He's done all this stuff. My guy's defeated all these obstacles, right? Gone through them. I don't know the word to say. Right? He's succeeded, basically. Right? He even the biggest one. This guy fought Floyd Mayweather. Imagine how big that is. Like, and now him and KSI are partnering up to make the energy or whatever this is, Punch or Prime. People were actually disappointed when they said, "Oh yeah, KSI and Logan Paul, they're gonna be a new fight." Like, come on, I knew there's not gonna be a fight. When I saw it, I was like, "What this guy's gonna do?" Like, I was actually surprised when I saw this because I knew it was never gonna be a fight. If you expected a fight, right, that's your L. Take it, hold that L, because they're never gonna fight. They're literally friends. You see them, they don't videos together, right? So this, right, is just my way of saying YouTubers, right, like becoming, they're all reaching that stage of building an empire that's gonna feed their family for years and years to come, like getting that generational wealth. That's the stage they're at. Because look at the Sidemen. Sidemen have gone through all those obstacles. They've gone through all the Sidemen beef, the Sidemen stuff, even the drama you probably never heard about. Now look at them. They've got their Eat Sides. They got their Sidemen vodka. They got Sidemen clothing. They got all of this. They're literally like a brand itself. Releasing all these products every. They've even got like Sidemen, what's it called? Those chocolate boxes, like Sidemen Easter eggs, like Sidemen's this, Sidemen that. It's like a brand on its own. Like, they're all building their brands, getting that generational wealth that they know that's going to be there forever. And when they retire, right, they know that they can retire on like how many million in the bank account. Like, get all their investments. Like, these guys are never going to be poor anymore. And that's the stage I'm trying to. That's the stage. That's the stage I'm trying to get to. Just get on my grind. Focus on this YouTube stuff, right, for years. Because I know the 9 to 5 life ain't for me. Because I look here, right, and I see the 9 to 5 life as a prison. Because I can't imagine myself doing this same job for the rest of my life. I can't imagine it. It just seems so depressing. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at, like, I'm getting old, right? I'm 21 right now, but I'm looking at, like, this is so depressing. Like, I don't want to do this. I imagine waking up every day, go to this job, go to the office, and go work for this guy to make another guy rich, right? Then they pay some stupid amount. Hey, come back every day, do this. You're restricted to how many holidays a week. Like, I want to get a job, right, where I work for myself. I work when I want and do what I want. And the money that I'm getting is even better than what a 9 to 5 job would pay me. That's what YouTube is. YouTube, like, if you crack the YouTube code right, you're gonna be set for life. Like, you get cancelled, but it's gonna come back. You don't need to get that fan base that's gonna stick with you through thick and thin, right? And you're set. Because like we said earlier in this video, Elle Darby, she's gonna be back. Give it a couple of months. She's gonna be back. Like, nothing happened. Like, her fans are gonna forget about it. Because her fans are good. She's probably even has fans right now that defending her. But all those fans defending her are all quiet because they don't want to seem like a racist. Because if you're defending now, you're definitely just coming out as a racist. Basically, that's what you're doing. So there are fans out there. I should probably got millions of fans that still support her right now. But they don't say nothing. They're just going to wait for her. Give her a few months. Elle Darby's going to go enjoy her time with her baby. Live a lavish lifestyle. Go on holiday. Chop life, basically. Just do whatever she wants for the next few months. Come back. Shouldn't release a clothing brand. Release stuff. Girls are going to go crazy for it. Repost the stories like nothing happened. And it was going to forget. Come December. Come summertime. She's going to be back. She's going to be living life. Like, man, social media is the way. And if you crack social media right, you're set for life. If you just crack that fan base, if you get through it right, the first barrier, the first obstacles, if you get through that stage and get through the other obstacles to come of stuff happening, all the drama to come, right, with having all these fans, you're gonna be set for life. That's what people need to realize, because it's gonna be tough at the start, but in the long run, you're gonna get there. Just keep on grinding, and you get there eventually. This video, right, or this audio stuff has just gone from like a me at the start, just ranting about Elle Darby and making fun of her, to me giving advice. Like, does it make sense, man? Like I said, I'm just talking to myself now. Crazy is I'm literally just sat here talking to myself. But yeah, hopefully people enjoy this video, and if you ever find this video, if the YouTube algorithm is my favour, right, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this Let Me Speak of mine, and listen to my beautiful voice. My beautiful singing at the start. Hope you enjoyed it. Because I hope you can This ain't COVID. I promise this ain't COVID. But I hope you enjoy this video. Yeah, because this videos, I don't even know why I'm doing it. Like I said a million times, I'm just chatting. I'm bored. Life is tough. I go work tomorrow as well. 12-hour shifts. I ain't disappointing Molly Mae. I ain't disappointing her. Gonna get my bag. I don't die for Yash anymore. Don't die for Yash.